Alert! Alert! There is an unknown object 100 meters ahead. Danger! 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 MO fan. Shun Songming woke up suddenly and breathed a sigh of relief when he found that he was at his own home. Shun Songming, calm down. He couldn't sleep anyway. Shun Songming thought for a while and decisively got up and walked to the patrol base. The major families on planet Aquamarine are in power and sit in 6 courtyards. Every 10 years, the main family is chosen. The one in power now is the MO family, the head of the imperial court, in charge of military affairs and guarding against major events. The Shin family is in charge of the Academy of Literature. Shin Songming is the only son of the Shin family, and MO Fan is the youngest son of the MO family. With their identities, they should not be at the most basic patrol base. But the two of them had an uncomfortable life and had a falling out with their family. Nothing happened for many years, but this time, MO Fan got involved in the simplest task. Of the 5-person team, only Shun Songming returned. If the Shin family and the MO family hadn't already been on good terms, Shun Songming would have been killed by the MO family. However, although Shun Songming was fine, the people at the patrol base were going crazy. In the past half-month, more than a dozen teams have been sent out to look for him, but they can't find him. For this reason, everyone in the defense base was anxious. But no one is as stressed as Shin Songming. If something happens to MO Fan, he can't explain it to the MO family, let alone that person. Shin Songming hurriedly washed his face and planned to go out to the base to ask if any team had returned with news. As soon as he entered the flight cabin and was about to sit down, a sudden gust of wind came from his right rear. Years of experience made Shun Songming quickly duck to the side. Turning around and seeing the person coming, Shun Songming's grip on the gun suddenly loosened. "Why are you back?" Shun Songming's head grew bigger when he looked at the girl in front of him who was wearing a shabby black t-shirt with a dry face and messy hair, but still couldn't hide the beauty between her eyebrows. "You really can't read it. The more you think about someone, the more likely it is to get into trouble. Overturn the verdict. Go away, tell the truth." It's really about overturning the case. Saving people is secondary. Chuyu didn't bother Shin Songming. After that incident, "I have nothing to do with the MO family." Seeing this, Shun Songming sighed and said, "Okay, let's go into the room and talk about the specific situation. What do you plan to do?" Chuyu followed Shin Songming into the house. The place where Shin Songming lives is a high-end community with good sound insulation and strong defense. Of course, there weren't that many inspections, so Chuyu was able to sneak in. Chuyu's body was no longer the same as before. She is thin and small, and apart from her long hair, there is no other way to tell whether she is a woman. Shun Songming felt heartbroken when he saw it. Over the years, there were only 2 people who could force him to use foul language. One is Chuyu and the other is MO Fan. If that hadn't happened, the 3 of them would have been best friends. After we received the mission to explore the anomalies in the Netherworld star, we immediately geared up and set off. When we arrived near the Netherworld star, we suddenly encountered a time and space vortex. Before we could react, I was kicked out and fainted inside the Netherworld star until I was discovered by the search team. Shun Songming thought she still cared about MO Fan, so he explained it. A month ago, the patrol base sent him, Yang Xiandong, He Chun, MO Fan, and Yi Chun to form a team to go out to detect anomalies on Nether Star. Of the 5-person team, he was the only one who came back. Afterwards, no matter how hard I looked, I couldn't find the 4 of them, and I didn't know anything. But Shun Songming said a lot, and Chuyu just said, "Oh." Shin Songming seemed to understand something and stopped talking. "Didn't I tell you not to come back? Why did you come back? Do you know how dangerous it is?" Now he is more worried about Chuyu's safety than MO Fan. If Chuyu is discovered, she will have to wait for the 6 courts to be tried and convicted, and she will definitely die. Please help me arrange it. I want to see the head of the MO family. Are you sure? Chuyu spoke very little and refused to explain, but Shun Songming had no choice but to help. Okay, then you wait. I'll go right away. Shin Songming felt that he owed these 2 people in his previous life. Originally, the Chu family was supposed to be the family in charge of the ceremonial courtyard among the 6 courtyards. But when the Chu family was wrongly accused of colluding with aliens overnight, the Chu family collapsed. If Shun Songming hadn't made trouble with Mo Fan, Chu Yu and her mother would have been sent out of Aquamarine Star. Chuyi will also die at that time. She was originally a genius girl, cute and cute. Overnight, he became a wanted criminal wandering around. The root of all this comes from Moism. Although Shun Songming promised, he was actually very hesitant. He kept standing in front of Chuyu, wanting to speak but not daring. I know it was the Mo family who did it. Chuyu pointed it out directly. But this time, I just want to use the Mo family's help to overturn the case. Okay, no matter what, I'll go crazy with you this time. Shun Songming hesitated for a moment and nodded in agreement. Some words are really hard to say. He and Mo Fan have been investigating for so many years, but in fact they have found everything that should be investigated. The overthrow of the Chu family was the work of the Mo family, who only wanted power. It's such a fate, and no one can change what has happened. As soon as he walked out of the house, Shun Songming suddenly wanted to understand what the sentence, no longer related to the Mo family, meant. Shun Songming cursed secretly and resigned himself to going out to make arrangements for Chuyu. With these 2 on his side, he could only accept his fate. Let me tell you exactly what happened. That was 5 years ago. At that time, Shun Songming, Mo Fan, and Chuyu were still students. The 3 of them had grown up together since childhood, and the 3 families were family friends, so their feelings for each other were naturally indescribable. Shun Songming is romantic and casual, Mo Fan is unruly, and Chuyu is well-behaved and beautiful. Mo Fan and Chuyu are childhood sweethearts, and the Mo family and the Chu family are rivals. Unfortunately, God was not in his favor. The 2 families had agreed to get engaged, and just as they were about to announce it to the public, something suddenly happened to the Chu family. Aquamarine is attacked by foreign enemies. It was finally discovered that the military defense map had been leaked. After checking and checking, they found the Chu family. The evidence is conclusive. Except for Chu Yu and her mother, who were rescued, everyone else died. Shin Songming and Mo Fan took the risk to send them away from Aquamarine Star. Afterwards, they investigated for a long time, but the final evidence fell on the Mo family. From then on, Mo Fan became taciturn and never returned to Mo's house. They both let go of this ambiguous case. After all, it would not be good for anyone to investigate further. Shun Songming later found a way to find Chu Yu and met him outside 3 years ago. Of course, Shun Songming didn't dare to tell Mo Fan about the meeting. He didn't tell Chu Yu about the Chu family case. He never expected that Chu Yu would find out in just 3 years. Shun Songming calmed down, thought about it carefully, and felt relieved. Chuyu is calm enough. Now that she's back, it's definitely a sure thing. Malu's arrangements were made, but their discussion only lasted half an hour. It ended with the head of the Mo family slamming the door and leaving. Shun Songming was even given a big eye roll. I said, "Can you tell me more details? What exactly are you planning to do?" "I'm the only one who knows that place, so he has to help me close this case." Chapter 2 love is deep in the heart, and no one knows it. No wonder you said saving people is secondary. Chuyu took advantage of the Mo family's desire to save people, Since the MO family was wronged, it would be best for the MO family to overturn the case again. Where's Aunt? She is on another planet. I will just pick her up when the time comes. That's good, let's go home. Shun Songming patted Shuyu's shoulder and said, it's good to overturn the verdict. You're so thin. You need to make up for it. He didn't dare mention MO Fan. No matter how deep the relationship is, it is a big problem now. After a bloody feud, how will she and MO Fan get along with each other in the future? Shun Songming couldn't imagine it. You don't have to do this. Shuyu looked up at the blue sky and said with a smile, after so many years, I have really let go of that relationship. You guessed wrong this time. I did save people, but not him. Real. Shen Songming couldn't believe it. Yes, not to save him. Chuyu sighed slightly. In the past few years, I may have had some extravagant hopes, but gradually I calmed down and I met him and he taught me a lot. Who? Do you know why you were sent to explore the Netherworld star? Have no idea. They just need to follow the mission sent by the base. As for what happened, he really didn't know. Lin Yushang's team was the first to check for the anomaly and got stuck. Is he the illegitimate son of the Lin family who was found? Well, I knew him for 3 years before he returned to the Lin family. I didn't feel anything when he was around. Suddenly he left and I realized it. Shen Songming was stunned for a moment and then said jokingly, as crazy as you are, it's really hard to like you. Let me tell you, why hasn't he appeared at the base for a long time? The Lin family is also one of the big families, but Lin Yushang was an illegitimate son. After he was brought back, he was thrown into the base with excuses. Shen Songming met Lin Yushang several times, and every time he had a cold face, which was scary. Someone in the Lin family arranged for people to deal with him, but every time he killed those people directly. With the Lin family leader protecting him, he has been fine. Because he was so ruthless, almost no one could get close to him up and down the base, so he always kept to himself. So even if he goes missing, no one cares. Then you now. When I find him, I will decide whether to stay or not. An imperceptible gentle smile appeared on Shuyu's lips. After all, I don't know either. Does he still like me? I didn't cherish it when I was here, and now I don't know if there is another chance. Then don't think so much. Let's go. I'll take you to eat something delicious. Okay, you playboy is best at eating, drinking, and having fun. You happen to be hungry. Let's go. Shuyu took Shen Songming's hand and walked out. Shen Songming's smile froze for a moment, and his eyes stayed on Shuyu's hands. It took him a while to recover. Are we really not destined to be together? Before the case was completely dismissed, Shuyu could not go anywhere and could only stay at Shen Songming's house. Shen Songming forced him to change his dirty clothes and pants. After tidying it up, it looks much fresher and cleaner. After a day's rest, Chuyu's case was dismissed. After Chuyu got the identity bracelet, Shen Songming felt completely relieved. Let's go to the base. Chuyu still likes black, long clothes and long trousers, and her hair is tied high, neat and neat. I said, can you please stop wearing black every day? Shen Songming bought a lot of clothes for Chuyu, but Chuyu threw them aside. He wore the same black clothes every day, which made Shen Songming vomit blood. The black color is stain resistant. Even if there is blood, you can't see it. Chuyu said it lightly, but Shen Songming suddenly didn't know what to say. Seeing Shen Songming standing there, Chuyu chuckled. Okay, I'm kidding you. Don't waste time. Go find someone early. Okay. Shen Songming's face showed his usual playful smile, hiding the strangeness in his eyes. Aquamarine's identity bracelet is not only an identity card, but also a huge storage system. After Chuyu entered the base, Shen Songming began to apply to organize a team. Shen Songming is the captain and Chu Yu is the vice captain. But this time, Chu Yu still had to listen to everything. Chu Yu stored all the supplies in her bracelet. But at the same time, she asked everyone to prepare another copy and bring it with them again. No, why bother? Carrying so many things, I will die of exhaustion before I can find anyone. Among the team members assigned to Shen Songming, Mei Xian was not happy. Chu Yu, Shen Songming, Wei Siren, Mei, and Zhao Hongguang are the new search team this time. Chu Yu has loved tinkering with various inventions since she was a child. The battleship systems and weapons all still have traces of her inventions back then. If that incident hadn't happened, Chu Yu would have definitely grown into the most powerful among the new generations of several major families. So this time, she was also in charge of the equipment. Obey orders. Chu Yu changed her squeamish attitude back then and became strong in aura. With one glance, Mei was intimidated. Carry it on your back, no matter how bad it is. Marin lives up to her name. She looks pretty, and many men in the base love her charming ways. But in Chu Yu's case, it really didn't work. Siren, remember to prepare the list of medicines I gave you. Okay, Sister Chu Yu. Wei Siren is the only one who has friendship with Chu Yu. He is also the youngest. He is very obedient and has prepared everything early. You all should know who I am. I've been out there for a long time, and I have a bad temper. The place I went to this time is extraordinary. You are all the elites of the base. I hope you won't be embarrassed. Chu Yu spoke seriously. No one dared to question it. After all, they are not children. They still know how serious it is after so many people have been injured. Let's go. Chu Yu glanced at Shen Songming and found a place to sit down. Everyone remains vigilant at all times. Even though Shen Songming was the team leader, he couldn't control Chu Yu and had to follow her arrangements to appease the team members. Chu Yu is right. We must be careful this time to bring people back safely. It is also good to be prepared to avoid accidents. Oh. Mei Xin reluctantly agreed. His eyes kept rolling around Shen Songming and Chu Yu. Sister Chu Yu, where are we going? Wei Siren had nothing to do, so he came to Chu Yu and wanted to inquire about the situation. I don't know. That place is beyond words. Once you go there, you will understand. Chu Yu's attitude towards Wei Siren is still very acceptable. That. Cough, cough, cough. When Shen Songming saw that Wei Siren wanted to mention Mo Fan, he coughed a few times and signaled him not to say anything. What are you doing? You still have something to hide from us. You two are childhood sweethearts. You have a plan this time. Are you hiding it from us? Isn't that very kind? Go out and say it. Shen Songming dragged Mei out life and death. Can you give me some face and stop talking nonsense? Shen Songming was really afraid of Mei. Young Master Hua is so protective. Mei couldn't help but click her tongue. It seems that I guessed it right. Mo Fan and Chu Yu are childhood sweethearts, but so are you. Shen Songming and Chu Yu. TSK, it turns out that we, the great love saints, have been the spare tire for so many years. Shen Songming's face darkened. He raised his hand to cover Mei's mouth and threatened, just say this in front of me. Don't say it out loud again, or see how I deal with you. Chapter 3 Xiaohe. In your case, no, there must be something else. Mei was chosen not because of her appearance.